Hello everyone. Welcome back to another amazing day of fishing. We're back at the creek again, seeing if the fish are still biting. It's a beautiful day out, a little bit cooler though, about 20 degrees cooler than yesterday. I sound like a weatherman. Make sure everyone likes that stream. Subscribe if you want to, especially those watching this after the live. I appreciate it as always. You're at top of the dam right now. I was going to hit this up before I head back down below the dam. See if we got any takers up here. Not much happening as far as what I can see vegetation wise or really anything, but there are pike up here. Hey, what's up, Ken? Welcome back. I'm going to start using the storm again since it was working yesterday. But we'll see. We'll see where it takes us. Another windy one again. I'll try. I want to try up here quick though before we head down there to see if they're still biting at that same spot. I better check my drag too. I got a lot of weird snags yesterday. That's good. Last thing I need is have that thing fully tight and just finally catch a monster. Believe it or not though, there's tons of fish up here usually. I have yet to actually catch one of them. I've had multiple hits. They just never been able to bring it in. To be honest, I don't think it's ever been on my hook either. Some sort of weird fish below me, tiny one. I brought more, I didn't really bring any more top water because it was too hard to fish that area. So I left that at home. I brought a bunch of more different types of like Rapala lures and stuff like that. Kind of similar to the storm, just more natural, like minnow type colors. And then I got, I think like a mimic minnow, and I was going to probably see, depending on how it goes, maybe we could do some Ned rig jigging up and down. But of course, we'll see how snaking goes over there too. There's lots of rocks. Like, I just have this weird feeling because of the change in temperature, we're going to go back to like that spot. We won't even get a fish. We might get a fish, but I don't think it's going to be anything. Whatever was happening yesterday, I don't know what that was. I was going to start further down, but the problem is I don't know. I haven't had the best of luck up here. I'm going to catch a fish up here this year. All the other kids that post on Fish Brain and stuff, they catch pike up here all the time. There's also some monster carp up here also. Maybe I'll go carp fishing one of these days. I haven't caught a big old carp in a long time. Caught two little ones last year. Yeah, we're still waiting for some of the stuff to grow in up here. There's like no vegetation that's visible. Normally you would hook something by now too. Oh, there's some little vegetation there. A couple lily pads popped up. They're getting there, I guess. One of these days we're going to have a reprieve from this wind. At least where I was fishing yesterday, it didn't really affect anything. Except when that storm came through. That got a little hairy there for a second. Yeah. Man, I was hurting them bad yesterday. We are 20 degrees cooler though today. I think that's going to be the big factor if we catch anything. Today if they're not biting there, today might be a better day to go down back to where we had started yesterday to see if they're biting, like the pike are biting again. I really thought for sure we would have caught a few pike in all that mess of fish we caught. It just seemed like there was just too many fish, though. Like, it's weird to say like too many fish, but man, you don't often come across a spot where it's just feels like it's broken, like a glitch or something in a video game. Like I was putting on every lure, and we're getting hits on like every lure. Definitely was fun though. I just wish the bass kept biting, like not the rock bass, but like the largemouth. I don't know, like we caught like 6 of them and they shut off. I've had multiple strikes up here last year on whopper ploppers and wake baits, but nothing else. I don't know, there's just some spots. I think everyone has them. Like, it could be the best spot ever, but sometimes people just have spots that just can't catch a fish to save their life. I got that pond down the road too, like, beautiful area. It has lots of bass, but could not catch a fish there. I think I had one fish lazily tried to hit the whopper plopper there once. At least the wind's at my back here again. It's gonna be weird when it finally stops blowing so hard. It's been 3 days straight. Craziness. We need to get closer to summer here so we can get the temperature to stabilize too. Let's see. Yeah, looks like it's pretty dead up here. You think if there would be a fish, we would have at least got a hint of a fish by now. Anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like too antsy now. We were catching those fish so fast yesterday. Now you get a little impatient and you don't get a bleed. It's broken. The river's broken. I don't know. We might just want to walk down there right now at this point. At least we know there were fish there. Wow, that was an aggressive retrieve there. I was watching that thing come in. That looked different than it normally did. It's like going all over the place. Maybe that's good. Actually thought something was stuck on it because it was acting so erratic. No, it's normal. Let's head back. I'll head down, maybe cast a few more times down here. I wasn't sure if I was going to come back here today, maybe try a new spot. But I figure it'd be foolish not to at least come back, try it one more time, see if they're still there. I don't want to destroy the fish, but I also want to catch fish, so I I don't want to put them over my knee again, but at the same time, maybe they'll cycle in some new fish, a new shift. It's hard to cast. There's like trees everywhere, and you just gotta like throw it to this little alley here. Tree. I wish I could like actually whip it and try to get it. It's close. I was trying to get over by that brush pile over there, but I lie, actually. I remember I did catch a fish up here, but they not where we were fishing. I just remembered from last year I've caught 2 pike. I think I caught one right here and then one right down the way, but that was it. Basically no fish. So I remember, I caught a pike here, and then 2 of the kids saw me catch it, and they came running over to see what I caught it on. And I believe I was just using a whopper plopper back then. And then they went out and bought whopper ploppers themselves. I'm the unofficial spokesman for them. Yeah, the pike bite went soft yesterday. We caught that one in the storm, but I don't understand why they weren't really biting. Usually never really have an issue with pike. But it's just that time of year. You never know. Never know. I would love to be able to catch one up here quick and then head down. Don't think we're gonna be that lucky. Uh-oh, got a tree. There we go. I think I only ever had one bass on up here too. Hear the roar of the waterfall. I want to fish up by the waterfall, but I'm not ready to get in the water quite yet. I got waders, but no need to go up there yet. I like going up there a little bit in the summer more. Still wondering how big the pike get in here, because my biggest one out of here is 27 inches. I've caught a couple right around that size. A lot of little guys too, but you gotta think there's gotta be some monsters in here too. Alright, we'll do one more cast here and then we'll head over the bridge here. What I like most about it is you can actually like see the speed of your retrieve based on the color versus just a solid line coming in. It's kind of nice. All right. We'll take a look at the waterfall. She's a roaring. Yeah, there's like pike down there and rock bass, smallmouth, but just not a place I want to venture to yet. We'll try casting off a ledge though to see if we can catch something down below. The only problem is if I catch a big one, I have to get it down the stairs. Hopefully I don't get snagged either. We're going to try a few casts here though. It's not a ton. I end up losing my lure. I know it. I'm so bad. There's always usually a couple little guys in here. I used to come to this spot right here if I was getting skunked. I almost always could catch one little pike out of nowhere. Man, that wind is at my back here, blowing me crazy. It's freezing. It's kind of fun to fish from way up here too, because you can like see when the fish usually strikes it. We might not get lucky today though. This is the only problem here is you're fishing from so up high. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I would usually just cast a whopper plopper down there, just skim it across the surface. Almost always have that little pike bite. I don't see anything following, nothing swimming down there though. Who knows? Try a few more casts before we head down. If I could like cast a little bit easier from a lower level, we'd probably catch one, but alright, let's head down there. It's just too difficult to fish right now with that wind too. We know there's fish here, so it's just a matter of are they actually going to be active today. Today, so far, we started up top just quickly. It's only been 18 minutes. We just wanted to try up top first, and then we're going to come back down here to see if they're actually still active again. If there was like smallmouth, this would be a great spot for them, or trout, but we don't get those in here, unfortunately. There's no way for them to get in here if they wanted to. Smallies might be in here, but it's very, very low population. It's kind of sunny and overcast at the same time. 56 degrees out versus 75. But we're back at the scene of the crime. It was a homicide last time I was here. I just murdered the fish. I brought the same lure, yeah, to see if it's still popping, but I brought some other stuff too. So we'll see. It's possible that they just don't even bite. Just over now. Let's see though. It almost feels like the current, I don't know, maybe it just feels that way. It just almost seems like the current's faster today for some reason. I think it's just my brain feeling like it is. For some reason, I feel like we might do bad over here and then do better on the other spot where we started last time. Oh, there was I think there was a little fish that attacked it. Can't tell for sure. It might have been the actual bait though. I saw a little flash. I couldn't find the mini version of this one. I know I have one, but I have no idea where I put it. I have to actually take some time and reorganize everything. I'm so like running out the door to try to go fishing that I just never organize. I just throw it all in the same box. I'll get to it eventually. There's a fish. This has got to be a bass. Fish on, guys. He's way over there. Looks like a bass. Yep. Oh, he shuck it. I could tell he was barely hooked to that final treble hook. Damn, guys. He was a decent size. He's like a 15-incher right there. He fell right there. I saw him come up and I was like, dude, he looks like he's barely hooked. And he just shook, just barely. He was being such a nice fish. I was like walking the fish. Oh well. Yeah, I even let him take it. I felt him like bite it multiple times, and I just like, okay, I let him take it like that, and I felt it, and then I set the hook on it. Maybe the hooks are dull from catching so many fish on it. That was a great cast too, right down the rock wall. There we go. Oh, I ripped that guy right out of the water. This is a rock bass. How he's fighting, I think. Oh yeah, another big old rock bass. Yeah, they're still eating over here. I want some largemouth though. That's nuts that they're still hitting this thing. Yeah, these are just big ones. They're not even the same ones. See, there's no marks on the lip at all. Sucks we missed that bass right off the bat, though. Would have got started off with a 15-inch bass. That's all right. Can't complain, though. They're still here. I just knew it, though, in my head. I'm like, dude, he's being so nice. He's just coming in like a good old fish. Didn't even fight. And, like, out there he was, but when he got close, he just chilled. And then it was like, it's like he waited to do it, so he was in front of me. He's like, I could do this anytime I want to, but I want you to know. I want you to see it happen. It's like, yeah, definitely. It's like fishing a barrel. Maybe not as good as yesterday. We'll see. I mean, that was two real quick right there. I'm telling you, there's so many rocks though in here. Like, fish are probably hiding everywhere in here. It's just a matter of, you know, getting it past the right fish at the right time or making the right motion past it. Come on, let's see. Got one. It's weird because, like, they bite it, but they don't, like, necessarily hit it. They kind of, like, pull on it a little bit, just slightly, where it feels like a nibble. We jumped out of the water. Every fish is a big fish, though, because you got to bring them in this current, so it just feels like a monster every time. I think it's a bass. Oh, this poor guy. He totally missed it. This little bass. Look at this, poor guy. That's what you call a whiff. Like, he was biting it, and I set the hook. Like, I should not have been able to even hook this guy where he's hooked. Hang on, I got my pliers out. It's stuck in my freaking pocket here. Yeah, this is the littlest bass. That's crazy though. It doesn't even matter what size the fish are right now. They are hungry. Okay, come here. I don't want a treble hook in me, bitch. These little ones. Stop it. I'm trying to get a handle on you. Oh my gosh. Oh, there you go. He took himself off finally. Oh, come on, bro. Jeez. He's like, no, don't put me back. I'm enjoying my time of freedom out of the water. Jesus. He's a tiny little dude. Probably like maybe 8, 9, 10 inches, something like that. They all feel big though at first. It's hard to judge because this pole's a medium, but it's got a little bit more bend than some of the other poles, and then you add the current. It's hard to judge at first. The only thing you can really judge though is sometimes if it's a rock bass or a largemouth based on its fighting abilities. What's happening is every time I get a hit, I stop reeling, and then I just slowly pull it like this, and then you can feel the tug. That's how you can at least figure out if it's a rock or not. I just need a really big bass to just destroy it, and not even give me a chance to figure it out. I wish the pike would move in here. They're probably not going to though, because they're pretty much, I think, spawning right about this time, and they like, what was that? They like just like, you know, when you're spawning, you're not going to spawn in this stuff. They're like little bays, palm bays. All right, we caught the only fish in here, I think. Spawning always worked up my appetite. Hey, what's up, baby? Hey, baby. Let's see. Come on, man. We gotta see if we're gonna keep getting bites or we're just gonna have a couple rogue fish in there. Snagged. Out of all that casting I did, I don't know how many times I didn't get snagged over here. It's crazy. Where is it? Oh, there's a fish on. What the hell? Oh, it's a pike. Dude, I was snagged. We got a pike. Not a big guy. But dude, I was snagged. I'm telling you, there's no way that was this fish. He's just a baby though. Howdy. He's just a baby. Oh, chill out, bro. He's like, oh, I'm gonna fight now. You got me on land. I don't fight in the water. All right. Don't. Every time. Every time. I try to help you out here, fish. You try to stick me with the treble hooks. They're so slimy too that you can't like ever get a decent grip on them. Oh my god. Dude, that was the closest. He almost got me that one. He got my pliers. Almost got it out, guys. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, he, if my pliers was my finger, I'd be going to the hospital right now, just letting you know. Tiny little guy. I don't know, maybe 17 to 20 inch potentially. Let's let him get back in the water. These are the ones I get most worried about because they're crazy. They have so much energy, but they don't seem to use it when they're actually caught. Well, we had a bass now, a rock bass, and a pike. I thought for sure the pike yesterday, man. With all the rock bass over here being here feeding. I wonder if he was just watching it, like, or he was already hooked on and then I got caught. I'm not sure. But as soon as it came free from whatever it was on, the fish just started pulling on it. Oh yeah, that's pretty much the size of that guy. Maybe he'll grow up one day to be the biggest pike in here. You never know. That was totally unexpected on that one. Yeah, it just hit something and stopped. Completely stopped. Get away here. Yeah. Alright, let's throw it by those ducks over there, kind of. Maybe there's a pike waiting to eat them. I wonder if the ducks know there's pike in here, or big fish like that can eat them. And you think they would learn eventually after, you know, how many hundreds of years on the planet? I don't think so. They're probably just like, I'm going for a swim. That's right, my phone acts goofy every day. Don't let me forget my pliers. I set it down already. I should probably grab it before I in case I just up and leave for some reason. She has that look on her face like she's calling the police on me. I swear. You know, there's that Karen look. She's walking her dog, but she's on the phone. She just looks like she's mad at me for some reason. You make electronic devices for what devices? Marry you? That's not my job, too. Someone in chat can marry you. Oh, nice. Sounds fun. It's probably not fun though. What was that? It completely stopped again, and then like it felt like it was moving, but it wasn't. I don't know. I'm hitting a lot more rocks today than I did yesterday, which is odd. I want to go more perpendicular to this rock ledge, but it's just not easy to do. That's a good cast. I'll trade you jobs. See, I hit the snag again. See my lure. I got it. Yeah, so it's got to be only, God, it can't be more than 2.5 feet what we're casting into right here. Let's see if we'll cast from here a few times. Explains why I'm hitting rocks, but it doesn't explain why I wasn't really hitting rocks yesterday. Maybe I was retrieving it slower, I don't know. I forgot everything I learned yesterday. Yeah, I could imagine. There's probably so much like that could be wrong to try to figure out where it's going from, troubleshoot it, that kind of stuff. Let's see if there's someone hanging out way more down there. You'd think they'd be all in here everywhere if they're all stacked up over here too. Like, why that much closer to the rapids? It shouldn't really matter. They gotta all share the space. Definitely is a little bit deeper down here where it comes around the bend, but we're not talking like monumental deeper, maybe a foot or two at the most. I caught a stick right on the shoreline and hit perfectly on that stick. This looks so tasty for pike to be in here. Caught one, there's gotta be more. It's just nice that they're still actively biting. And I'm getting worried because like we're getting down into the 30s at nighttime, and I just expect the fish to be like, nope, I'm shutting down. It might be, that's true. I didn't think of that. It's definitely going to warm up the fastest. I'm still baffled about the size of these fish that are hitting this lure. Like I was telling people about it today. I was like, it just didn't make sense to me. Like the fish are not even as big as the lure, and they're eating it. I would never put this lure on in my entire life if you said, hey, we're going to go rock bass fishing. This would not even come in my tackle box if that's what you told me we were doing. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not even hitting a rock. Now, of course, I am up higher over here, but not a single rock in any of those casts. Maybe the rocks are definitely helping. Like, it bounces off of them and stuff and causes, like, the fish to get more reaction bites. Oh, it's messed up. One wrong casting. Tangled like hell. I think it's the higher elevation that kind of makes it not hit the rocks. We'll see. Let's try it here. It would probably suck being a fish for a day, unless you were like some massive fish. I feel like you'd be running for your life the entire day. Like all these rock bass here are probably just tucked in underneath actual rocks, like hoping that they don't get eaten by a big bass or a pike. They are aggressive little suckers, so I wouldn't doubt they try to eat a pike, to be honest. I want to see that rock bass just start going after a big old fish. That was my first rock I hit. There's just a little shallow, but like we were talking about, it's probably why they're hitting so good. Let's go back down. It seems easier to fish from down here. We'll try this a few more times, and we'll try to throw something else on, see if we can round up a bite that way. It definitely didn't even feel real yesterday, I'm going to tell you that. Something was just weird. I had a day fishing for bass last year that was like that. I was using worms that time though, so like much different. But still, that day I was fishing for bass. I caught so many bass that day. Insane amount of bass. Is that a fish? No. Kind of felt like one for a second. Okay, let's do a couple more casts and then I'll switch it up. I do have like a green Rapala one that's like a 2-piece. And I have like the actual like classic Rapala, the silver ones, you know, the one you just think about when you think about Rapalas. I have multiple different sizes of those too. Alright, let's do 2 more casts. I'll do one over here. I think I've had a couple hits on little fish. I've seen a couple things near my bait, but does this work? I wonder if I do this. Probably doesn't work great. Yeah, it's hard to do. Hard to do. I can't see it good enough to do it either from this angle. Okay, let me do one more cast and then we'll switch it up. What's taser fishing? Is that something? I don't know. You want me to put a taser in the water, electrocute the fish, watch them all pop up? I caught that snag again. That's my sign to switch lures. Hopefully I don't lose it. It's a different snag this time. There, I got it off. Almost looked like a fish swiped at it right when it came off. I wonder if they're just like it when it's stuck, like they see it like freaking out when I'm trying to get it off, and then it comes loose and they take a swipe at it. Because I'm pretty sure that's what happened with that pike. All right, let's see here. It's a hot mess, just letting you know. I threw a whole bunch more in here. It's disgustingly in shambles right now. All right, we'll put, so, like, hang on. We'll put this one on, try this one for a bit, but I do have, like, these guys here, like this one, and I have, like, this two-piece here. It's got some crazy design on it. All right, why did I put that back? Do the same lure back in that I was going to use. Yeah, my tackle box is, it's embarrassing, but I don't care. I'm more worried about fishing than organization, to be honest. As long as I have it somewhere where I can find it, we'll deal with it when we need it. Alright, let's see. See if they just need a color change. Start right there. I'm going to try a slower retrieve. I don't know if it goes deeper or if you do it slower or not. Oh, what is that? Someone's fishing line. I caught someone's lure, just like I did yesterday. What's on here? There's something on it. What is that? What kind of lure is that? Gotta make sure I don't get whipped with these treble hooks, you know? Jeez, this is like sketchy as hell. Hang on, I got an idea. Okay, let's see here. That's a big old lip on that crankbait. What is it? It's a flicker shad. I got a flicker shad. It's in decent shape, just kind of dirty. See? That's what I caught right there. Does that count as a fish? All right. Add this back to the tackle box of terror over here. The rest of the crop. Where should we put it so it doesn't get messed up? Right there. Let's try this again now. I've caught 2 lures in 2 days. People fishing it, but they're using the wrong lures, they're getting snagged. They're also using mono. When will people learn? The only way to go is braid. Keep hitting a whole bunch of structure there. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. If I could catch a lure once a day, it would at least, like, make it better when I lose my lures, because I lost a few already this spring. I'm just more sad that I lost that big old swimbait. Oh, now that I'm talking about it, I'm going to lose mine here because I spoke it into existence. Dude, I tell you, like, yesterday I didn't have any issues with this stuff for the most part. We spoke it into existence literally while we're casting. Jeez. Gosh. This one's in there good. See? The river giveth and taketh away. Oh no, we got it out. Whew. I thought it was going to do a trade right there with me. It's like, well, you got one, I'm taking this one now. Hey, what's up? How you guys doing? Thank God we got it back. Drag is so tight. Okay, let's check our hooks here once, see how bad it looks, because we really wrenched it. Oh yeah, right there. That front hook got bent to hell, but really need that one probably, and we'll still catch a fish. No trout in here, unfortunately. It's beautiful, perfectly designed for it, but they can't get in here. There's dams in the way, unfortunately. Alright, let's try this again now. Got so much digging on my line, it's going to take a few casts. Get it out. Unless I got snagged again. And this lure sticks out like a sore thumb in the water. It's so bright. You're a fishing noob? Hey, we all are noobs at one point, or some of us are still noobs at certain types of fishing too. There's a difference though. You can have experience as a fisherman, but be a noob at styles. It's crazy the difference in like everything I'm hitting versus what we were like bumping into yesterday. It feels like the whole playing field has reset today. The chessboard has been reset up. Really? Well, that's still 3 fish more than some other person probably has. We're talking about trout dying so easily. Yeah, that's always been like kind of the meme with those fish, is like you basically look at them wrong and they just... Yeah, I myself have really never gone trout fishing except for an accident, or when I was younger I went to like the stock ponds and stuff where the DNR comes and loads them up with these tiny little trout. Dude, we are caught again. I wonder if this means we're not using the right lure today for some reason. It's trying to tell us to switch to something else maybe, I'm not sure. Because we didn't have this issue yesterday. It's the universe saying it's not going to work. We did catch fish on it though. We had 3 fish on that first one. Granted, the first one fell off, but that still counts. I mean, any fishing tips? I would say just start easy, you know, if you're brand new. But best way to start and just get used to it, do some night crawler fishing, whether on the bottom or with a float. Just have fun with it. Get used to the fish biting and understanding what a good bite looks like and when to set the hook, how to set the hook. What is that? Is it that fishing line again? Oh, it's a stick. Yeah, we were fishing for bass, but the rock bass are also eating this, if you believe it or not. So, bass in general, but rock bass are also very aggressive. They love these baits for some reason we discovered yesterday and today. It's just completely different scenario today. The weather's different. And who knows, after the amount of fish we caught here yesterday, how they're even going to behave. They just might want a different presentation after seeing this thing for like 2 hours straight yesterday. Yeah, bass are some of the best fish to catch. They always fight good, usually. I know. To be honest though, when we showed up here, we caught like a few in a row. Oh no, we caught 4 fish here already. So we lost that bass. The first cast of the day, basically, we caught I think it was like a 15-inch that got off like right in front of us. And then we caught the rock bass right after that. And then we set the hook and ended up snagging a tiny little bass, and then I got that snag over there and it came off and we had that pike on. So yeah, we have 4 fish today. So I mean, we can't say it's bad, right? 4 fish. I know, I touched them and now they're in therapy. They're with the psychologist fish. Show me on the fish, on the dial of the fish where he hurts you. He put his thumb inside my mouth and he licked me. Yeah, we'll change the lure, don't worry. Just don't demand I change the lure. You could ask a little bit nicer next time. That was a bite right there. I had two bites, I think, from the same fish. I don't think it's big enough though. I do have a crawdad I can put on. Let's do one more cast and then maybe we can try that crawdad crank I had. I caught bass on it last year or the year before here, I can't remember. Downstream more though. I don't think I tried it here. I never thought about trying it here because I didn't want to lose it. I don't want to lose any of my baits, to be honest, but just felt like it wasn't very fishable. And we proved that theory wrong yesterday. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about here. It's tiny. It's not like huge, but it'd be perfect for the fish we've been catching here. I think is this like kind of the thing you're talking about? Similar to this? Yes. So I do have bait caster, but like I always go to spinning. It's just so much easier and comfortable. Everything just works. That's the key about my fishing. I just want my stuff to work. The last thing I can afford is some like middle of a live stream with one pull and get a backlash, and then I'm just can't fish anymore. It just like I like the bait casters, they're fun, but they're just not reliable enough for me at least. We'll try this one. Let's try this way first. There are crayfish in here. Lots of rocks over here, so they should be crayfish. They should be feeding on them too. We might have just worked them out of the spot though, man. It's probably close to 40 fish yesterday or whatever the hell it was, and another 4 today. Hey, what's up? How you doing? We caught, we'll say 4, even though the first one shook the hook right at us, but we got 4 fish today at this spot. Where did it go? I can't even see where it lands. I didn't even know it hit the water. I thought it was still going in the wind. It's a lot lighter than the last one, but it works almost the same as far as under the water. A little less like snags on this one, I think. It doesn't go quite as deep. And it sticks out nice and bright too, nice orange color. How? Well, the back of my phone is facing me, so sometimes you'll see me push down like this. That's because I'm just bending it down so I can read it better. Yesterday I was challenged to a humor mogging from clavicular. These people are weird. Yeah, I just have my phone on a chest mount, and it has this little attachment that you can face it forward, so like the cameras are facing that way, and I can just see the screen. So it works great. Nice. I should use corn over here once. It'd be a lot easier to read the comments though if you could set it up where it would like do that stuff where it reads the comments out loud. Then you would never have to look down. But then people would start putting stupid stuff in the chat on purpose just so it'd be read out loud on a live stream. Like 6-7, 6-7 over and over again or something. This is one of my all-time favorite spots, and it's just right down the road for me. Although I would say most of my fishing spots that are really good around here are literally, I think the furthest one I have to drive as far as my go-to ones are probably like 10 minutes at the most, not even. I'm blessed with great fishing. But I do want to get further out, find some new spots too. I just don't want to go crazy for further away, because like You know, I don't want to spend an hour driving somewhere and then you get there and then it's like, it sucks. That felt like that fishing line right there. Have a wonderful day. PB. My PB is for bass is my largemouth. It's 21.5 and 5 pounds. Six, 7 nuggets. It shows it through the 6, 7 hands. Nice. That's what I was saying too. Like when I pulled up here, I was like, maybe it's just me. It just feels like the current's faster today. I don't know. I thought it was me, but it just feels. Everything feels different right now about this spot. We might have to just move on from here. Try down at the other end of the creek where it's. Oh, did you see that fish? He popped my lure right out of the water. Like he literally just went, it was a little rock bass. He totally whiffed it. That was weird. He hit it like a surface bait because he was coming up at it. Do I have the glasses? Yeah, I'm wearing glasses. Are you talking about there? Upstream or downstream? There's a bridge down there, and then it goes to the main area that I usually fish. This is my secondary area that I usually fish down here, but after yesterday, it became my primary one until we start striking out, which I don't want to say we're striking out because we caught 4 fish, so it would be greedy to say we're striking out. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a bass. He came right out of nowhere at the end and grabbed it. I could see that thing. He like they're waiting until like it comes up almost. It's weird. Yeah, we've caught 4 fish today. Dang it, man. He came right up and snatched it. It wasn't a huge one. He missed it. I barely felt, just barely, but I saw him. Yeah, I like how clear the camera is on the live. Like you can actually... Yeah, there's a fish poking it. Oh, jeez. You can see the fish come up and snatch it. Like that right there. Just holding it in the water. Oh my God. That was awesome. He came out of nowhere. This is a big boy. Big boy rock bass. Yeah, I was just like basically demonstrating it. There he comes, just out of nowhere, just bam. I think a few of them were chasing it the entire way too. At least maybe he was, because I saw something. Yeah, these are all just thicky boy rock bass, 9 inches. Man, they're so aggressive. It's hard to see his eyes. He's got some nice red eyes though. Back you go. Thank you. Still want that bass though, that big bass that we had on, but there'll be plenty more bass this year, trust me. Missing one 15-inch bass I won't even remember that fish come a few weeks from now probably. That was cool. It's like If it happens again, that'd be crazy. Probably not. There's probably not a fish that's hanging right there. The only reason it did it, probably fouled it back. It's just like trolling. We're not moving. What, bats? Kiss them? I don't know. You know, I know everyone says wacky rig, all that stuff. I personally, I don't like using plastics usually. It's kind of boring to me. I like casting and retrieving, especially because, oh, there's a fish. He's pounding it as it's coming in. He's just not getting it. I just like being able, oh, there he is. You see him? He's trying to take it. The same thing's happening. They keep tapping it. He just doesn't know what to do with it. He wants it though. He puts it in his mouth. I can feel it, and then he just lets it go. Yeah, I don't know. I just get bored with like finesse fishing, like little taps up and down. And I don't know. It just bothers me. There we go. It's freaking out like a rock bass. Yeah, another huge sucker. This one I might measure. Yeah, they're finally warming up to this lure change that we did here. What's up, everyone? How you doing? How you doing? We're using this, I'll show you in a second. Hang on. Hey, let's get a measurement on him quick. Let's get a weight on him too. He's a pretty thicky. Kiss him. Actually, he's pretty small. He's not even 9 inches. I'm not gonna weigh him though. Oh, jeez. You want me to kiss him? Man, what if we actually catch a nice fish then? I'm gonna end up kissing all these fish. Here, fine. I'll kiss him. Hang on. I'm trying to switch the camera. Here we go. I love you, baby. I love you. This is because I love you. All right, let's see here. So I'll show you the bait we're using. He needs therapy. I touched him. So I forgot what this is actually called, but this is from the company Bomber. You guys know Bomber, I'm sure, but I don't know what the actual lure itself is called. Yeah, I know a square bill, but I'm saying, like, I don't know, like, some people want to know the actual, like, name of the lure or whatever. Like, this is the Bomber Shad Sexy Crayfish, whatever. Some weird ass name. Alright, let's see if we can get some more. They started following back now, so I don't know if they've just finally seen it come by a few times, maybe, but they keep coming up right there. If you don't get one out there, it seems they follow it all the way back. I think I'm getting hit again the whole way. It's hard to say. Let's see if it can do it again. Yep. You see that fish? These little fish want it. They just don't know what to do with it. Like, they're taking swipes at it, but they can't get it in the mouth. Fish catcher lure. Yeah, they're definitely still hitting it now. So we discovered a lure that they definitely interested in. Could be the smaller presentation. It could be the color. Could Could be that, mimics like crayfish. Who knows? Could be just anything. Wouldn't it be crazy if I was just doing this like this one time and like the most giant bass just comes and destroys it? I would just jump out of my shoes. Yeah, I haven't used a lure, this type of lure, or this lure in general, for like quite some time. I think I threw it on once, gave it a quick throw around down there, but it's not the right structure on it. Down there, it's more of like a weedy bottom, so it doesn't work the best. It's like a mud / weedy bottom, and then over here it's rock, like gravel and rocks, so completely different presentation. It's nice while you can go to sleep. Yeah, the white noise in the background, like, there we go. Dude, if it jumps, that would be like freaking amazing, though. We're fishing for bass. We did catch a pike, though. I don't know if we're going to catch a pike with this lure. I mean, it can still hit it, but where we're fishing right now, we're probably not going to get a pike. I was actually surprised the largemouth are in here with how fast the current's moving. Especially, like I said, we had only just warmed up recently. I don't quite feel like they're up to their full potential yet as far as fighting goes. They still feel a little sluggish as far as the largemouth go, but the rock bass, they definitely have a lot of spunk to them. They must like colder water better. It's relaxing now until you go on one of my streams where I'm literally standing in front of the dam, and that's all you hear for like an hour is like super loud. Some people like it, but other people like tell me like, I watch you, but I mute the sound because I can't stand it. Come on. One of these days, I should do it. I got to figure out something to put it on, but it'd be kind of fun. We could try to test it out with like an underwater camera right there or something. Well, trout are normally, but they're not in this, unfortunately. They would be all up in here. I bet you this would be like one of the best spots ever for trout if they were actually in here. And those pike would love to eat them too. Now we went cold again. Yeah, I would love to go fishing here for trout if they actually had them. It's just such a chill spot to fish, you know. I know people love going fishing on boats, but like, why wouldn't you want to do this? This is so much better than being on a boat. I'm telling you. I don't care. I don't care what kind of boat you're on. This is where I live. This is where I want to be. Yeah, we caught a couple rock bass. I should have brought I had these like, they're not miniature, but like, I think 3-inch swim baits. I left them in my car on accident. They're like the plastics. Oh, it's messed up. Bet you they would go nuts over a swim bait here that's the size they can eat. Like an actual paddle tail soft plastic type of swim bait. What reel? This is the Lew's Speed Spin 200. I took it off the Lew's rod. Put it on this ugly stick. Let's see. Let's try something else. I'm not feeling it. It seemed like they popped off on it for a little bit. They were like going crazy for it. Now we just stopped again. Oh yeah, the ugly stick carbon's where it's at. I love that thing. All right. I don't think I dare use that. I'm gonna get caught. Alright, I'm gonna try this guy. It's a little bit smaller presentation. It's the chartreuse and it's a 2-piece, so it'll have a little bit more action to it, I think. Rapala something or another, I think. It's made in Japan. It's an older lure, slightly older. It's gotta work, right? It's made in Japan. There's still duckies in the middle over there from the duck race. I can't see them. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see them. Are they good? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I've never used really this one before, or this type of one. I'm sure I've used something like it over my years, but looks good. Let me zoom out though. Yeah, I did a live stream of the rubber ducky races, but I accidentally deleted the live stream. There is one highlight of it on my shorts, but I had a whole live of it, and there were some funny things in there. There we go, right off the bat. I think it's a bass. Hopefully. No, it's a rock bass. But he wanted it bad. He hit it on the first cast. So I guess it works, guys. Whoever asked me if it works, I guess it does. Man, that was right away. He got both troubles. One in the mouth, one in the gill plate. And he's going to try to get one in me. It's slimy sucker. Hang on. Let me get this gill plate one off before I grab you. I don't feel confident with you. Yeah, whatever this is, I don't know the exact lure to tell you guys, but it's a 2-piece, and this thing has great wobbling action, man. Fish. He had a little bit redder eyes. Sun. It's hard to see him. There they are. Oh, talk to them to see if they can stock it, is what you're saying? Yeah, they always get hooked a couple times. It's even worse when you got 3 sets of trebles and then you get every single one of them. The worst though is if you get like a little fish, like a decent sized bluegill or something, and they swallow like that one treble hook, and you get 1 point at every part of their mouth, and it's just like a puzzle. All right, first cast. Let's see if we can do it again. Oh my God. Hang on. Keep blocking these numbers. So many AI spam calls that come through every day. It's messed up. It doesn't seem to matter how many times you block numbers. They just get new numbers. Uh-oh, I'm in the tree. Alright, I'm out of the tree. My lure's messed up again now. Man, 2 casts in a row, just debacle. We'll get it here. Yeah, trout do that. It's not really your fault though. Tree? Oh, okay, I just missed it. I didn't cast it as far though that time because I wanted to get in the water and not get the tree again. It's nice, like with bait like this, like, and it doesn't necessarily matter whether you're casting across or down. There's lots of fish and you can cover tons of ground. You don't have to like be ultra precise in the location usually. See if we can do the same thing. I didn't have any bites so that time. Do it. There's no one trailing that time. There we go. Got one. Way out there. Ooh, these rock bass are so big, guys. The hit is like more aggressive than the bass. Oh, thank God. He took himself off. Those are the best. They're all like the same size. Dude, they're so aggressive when they hit that. Like crazy aggressiveness on them. He's swearing. Yeah, I like messing with scammers when you can. We do it at work where we're like, we start like just going along with everything they're saying, and then we just ask them random questions eventually and tell them to look up stuff on Google for us before we proceed. And it's actually quite fun to do. Nice. Yeah, I caught a 10-inch rock bass yesterday, but they've all been 9 inches today for the most part. And after that 10 I caught, they were pretty much all 9 inches. My one friend was asking him what the weather is in like different random countries, and he would get him to look it up on Google and tell him the temperature and the weather and stuff. Like the best thing you can do is just waste as much time of theirs as you can. Let's see if we get another one. 2 fish on this and fairly quickly. After like striking out a few on that like lobster bait. I think that's what it was called, something like that, the bomber lobster or something like that. Kind of looks like a lobster. Yeah, and have fun along the way. Hey, how you doing? You guys want me to move down to the past the bridge area? We can try down there. Let's see if we can catch some bigger fish. I don't know. We can get like the rock bass are fun, but I don't know. We haven't seemed to get any big fish except for that first bass that was on today. Down there, we might be able to latch a pike. Oh wait! Oh, I got one. Here's a bass. Right as I say that, we get a bass. I love it. Can't call me better. Oh, he's fighting good. Get away from that wall. Don't you shuck it this time. You're mine. Your soul is mine. Oh, we got a bass, guys, finally. Chill out. I have to touch you, I'm sorry. Right in the bottom of this lip. It's like in the soft crap right there. Stop it. Stop it. Ow. Ow. Yeah, he's a decent size. He was fighting pretty good. He fought better than that 16-incher. I just want to see what's the length on him. Get over here. 14 inches. So not a bad bass at all. You want to wait on him too? Let's see what he's at. Hang on. Alright. On. There we go. Finish him. Get over here. 1 pound 2 ounce. 14 inches, 1 pound 2 ounces. Alright, let's get him back before he dries up out here. Nice, finally got a bass. Yeah, those are everyone's favorite, I think. No Karens yet. The creek has been Karen free for a while. I'm sure we're going to run into some Karens this year, though. Yeah, it was definitely, it would have been a great guess right in the dot there. It is weird though how like a fish that's smaller, like the 14-inch one, fought like a tank compared to the 16-inch one yesterday. He just like gave up instantly. No, there's still fish in here. Just glad we caught it. It's funny though, like it's literally how fishing works. You know, I started going, hey, should we go down there? You know, and then boom. Yeah, there's always something, whether there's a Karen or a Darren. It could be in the chat, could be in person. You never know. There's usually one a day, but none yet. Yeah, we could try a rooster tail too. No, I really don't, to be honest. I don't BFS fish. This is Wisconsin. That's when you start doing live streams, like you don't actually think about that someone's gonna come in and say stupid stuff to you. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna do a live stream, yay! But based on my own watching of live streams, I should say it happens. It just usually doesn't happen on fishing live streams. It's just weird. Yeah, I can do it. We can move down in a second here. I only have Meps. I don't have like any other brand, but they do the same thing for rooster tails. Okay, let's move down. We can always come back and try it again. Let's move down for now. We'll keep this bait on for the time being since it seemed to be working. Pack up the goods. Yeah, I've had my fair share. I haven't got out of hand yet. Usually they go away when you either put them in timeout, or if you get a good lobby, good community built. Last year, once I built my community, most of the people in the actual chat would just tell them to go suck a tailpipe or something. Once they realize they don't have a lot of support, a lot of them just decide they're going to go to the next one. They think like they're going to change someone's mind or get some crazy reactions. All right. Now I got this massive backpack on me, breaking my back. It's hard to fish this high up. It wants to come more towards the surface based on the type of lure it is. I don't know. I think I got everything. I'm usually good at forgetting something, though. It's my offering to the river, the creek. You got to leave something behind as a token of appreciation. Thanks for the fish. Now, all the fish that seem to like this one. I mean, this is a perfect pike lure too, and obviously the bass like it too, and the rock bass. So if we're not getting bites, I would think it's another reason why. I usually have never fished in this area because it's usually really shallow. I'm talking real shallow. It might be more fishable now though. Almighty fishing gods, take my fishing pole. I mean, I do feel the fishing gods owe me something from here. I did give them a fishing pole into the water once, and it's gone. It's still in here, so it's got to be worth something, right? It's deeper here when you get down there between here and the bridge, it gets shallow. Then it gets deeper again, past the bridge. I usually don't fish on this side a whole lot. I do like some of that, like where we were just fishing, I do fish there. But most of the fishing I do is down in the bigger spot. I don't even know if how many of you I should say, even saw me fishing down there ever. But we'll take a look, see what it looks like. Can't see the bottom here. There's some rocks there, like really shallow, but that's right on the side. Ooh, the wind is out here. I can feel a lot more. I had some sort of protection there where I was fishing a little bit. I had a really massive pike on there one year. I think it was last year, and it came off. I think it cut my line, if I recall right. I was like trying to figure out how I was going to get it up here, because I can't just walk it down to those stairs because there's too many trees. I probably could have done it. It would have been acrobatic. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's hard. Like I try to remember people. The more times people come into the streams, the more times you see names, the easier it is to remember people. So I don't necessarily always know. I've had people come back from last year that I hadn't seen in a live stream in the entire time, like whatever, 6 months, whatever it was, and they're like, "Do you remember me?" I'm like, maybe. I think I remember that name, but dude, it's been 6 months since I did anything on here. And the only issue I'm having right now where I'm fishing here is this lure and my angle is pulling it up too high, I think, in the water column for what it needs to do. Not saying it's not going to work, but all right, there's the bottom here. Looks to be about as deep as it was now, kind of over there. Uh-oh, I caught a tree. Uh-oh. This could be trouble. Oh, jeez. It almost came flying back at me. That's the other thing that sucks, is the wind. Alright, we're going to go past this tree here. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's probably... I think they were biting a little bit longer than this. But yeah, this spring I was slaying the fish on... Is it Meps? Pink colored Meps. Catching tons of fish on that. And then I used those swim baits on Saturday, I think it was. And those pike were excited about it. But then I used it the next day and they didn't care one bit about it. Couldn't get anything. I fished for an hour with those swim bait too. I've never caught a fish here because I don't fish here. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. I usually don't fish this area because, like I said, it's usually shallow, and you can catch probably rock bass, but I usually go for bigger fish than that when I'm here. There's a little fish chasing it. Tiny little fish. Is that a bluegill? There he is. Yeah, it's a bluegill. A bluegill was chasing this. I don't know if you guys could see it all the way down there. But yeah, a little bluegill was very interested in it. Yeah, you should, start going live and stuff. You have fun doing it. And then you can record all your fishing ventures too on top of that. Hey, what's up, Real Dirty? How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, they should. Oh man, not even with the frog either. The frog's not foolproof either in lily pads. If they're bad enough, it's going to be real hard to catch something. I remember as you fishing that spot, I don't know if it's the same spot, but even when you were fishing earlier, it looked like they had a good amount of stuff in it. Alright, I only saw that one bluegill, followed it back right here. So you guys see how shallow it gets right here? This is why I usually don't fish here, just how shallow. But then it gets deeper. $10-mile walks every morning. Nice. That's exactly how I just started doing my lives. I just decided, to start going out and just doing it while I did this anyways, versus me just doing this by myself. Because I was going out for like 3-4 hours by myself just fishing. And then, I'm always taking pictures of my fish. I'm like, well, why not just record the fish? Then you don't have to worry about it anymore. I don't know what this lure is. I think it's some sort of Rapala thing made in Japan. I don't know the exact name of it. It's like a 2-piecer though. Let's try this. There's that fast current and then the slack water right next to it. I have caught bass doing this last year, but who knows? Fishing is the best content for the fact that you guess you could try to make content, come up with ideas and make videos, but as far as fishing, it writes its own content. And random things happen, especially when you're doing lives, that make it even more interesting. Whether it's something in the chat that happens, or some random person coming up to you, or something random happening. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Ellen? We are adventuring in Wisconsin in a creek. Nice to meet you. We've caught, I don't know, I forgot the exact amount of fish we caught, but we caught 3 largemouth bass, 1 pike. Oh, I got one. Yes. Bass. Right in the slack water next to the fast moving current. And we missed a couple of them too, I think. Oh, he got jabbed in his gills because of these stupid treble hooks. Dude, chill out. If you want me to save you, you gotta chill, because I don't want him treble hooking me. I can't even lip you. It's right where I would lip you. There you go. I'm not gonna measure this guy. He's no bigger than that last one. Stop it. Yeah, so still another great day. Not as crazy as yesterday, but we're catching more variety now. I think more different types of fish. Excelente. Exactly what I thought would happen there. It just took a few more casts than I thought. Alright, I'm going to have to kind of drop them in. I'm not going to it's not going to hurt them, but there he goes. Right back to where I caught him. He's like, I'm going to try this again. This time I'm going to get your ass. You got me this time, but I'm going to snag your ass. All right. Yeah, this lure has been the actual best lure today. We got chartreuse. All it says is Japan on it. No, it doesn't say Japan. Never mind. It says Rapala. So if you guys want to try it, I don't know what it is. The best way to distinguish it has this weird bloody gills on the side. So I don't know what the actual name is, but it's a Rapala. I know someone was asking about it. But this has been very successful so far since putting it on. I don't know if we're going to catch a ton more right at this location, but we got the one I thought we'd get. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure there's copycats out there too. Everyone copies each other in the fishing game. Every time it gets to a certain point, I see minnows pop off, so there's definitely fish they can feed on. It's just really quick out there. If I throw it out in this current, I don't think there's anything I can do, really. That kind of works. I just don't know if they're going to... Let's try it once. It wasn't as bad. I thought it would take it crazier than it did. I just don't know if they're out in that fast current. Hey, if anything, this last couple days have definitely built my confidence on some of these other lures that I never really use, because they obviously work, but you don't use them because, maybe you don't get bites on them or anything like that, or you never did, and you just throw them away in your tackle box, never to use them again. But man, this just shows me it's just a matter of finding the fish, right conditions, right lure, presentation, color. Everything will probably work that they sell in the store. It's just a matter of finding everything, the perfect balance. Oh, got another one. Oh, he came off. There's another bass right by that school of minnows. I didn't set the hook as good as I wanted to because I wasn't really fully expecting it. Nice. Well, it's technically part of the Milwaukee River, but it's not the Milwaukee River. There's a whole bunch of minnows up there. Man, we just missed another one. There we go. Oh, no. I thought there was a fish. There's a snag. Dude, I got excited there. I might have been a fish at first. Oh, those minnows. I don't want to... I hope I don't lose this. Oh, it came out. Yeah, there's a whole school of minnows, which is perfect for feeding. I got so excited. I thought that was a massive bass when I set the hook. It was a rock. I'm gonna stick now. I got a stick. That came off. This thing got crazy action. The doubles, this double piece lure, it like shakes so crazy in the water. It's perfect. I need to try to get it more perpendicular with the current though. You know your places. Oh, I had a tug right there again. I just didn't have real time to set the hook on it. I don't know if I have one that's smaller than this though, for this color at least. I do have I could put a rooster tail on. Could try that. I think we're gonna move down though in a second here. We'll do a couple more casts. I'm gonna get a little bit further down, and I do want to go to the other side still, if possible. Alright, one more cast. I might just change it up anyways, just to have something different on. Try a different presentation. Oh, there we go. Oh, did he come off? Oh, he came off again. What is going on? I mean, the hooks feel pretty dang sharp. I don't know. I feel like I'm setting the hook good enough. Hey, Texas, welcome back. Let me try it again. We just got another bite. I think there might be a bunch of bass hanging up somewhere in this vicinity here with those minnows, like I said. I don't know how many, but that's 2 missed fish I had now since catching the fish. All right, one more cast, and then I'm gonna switch it up. I got some gunk on here. It's not too big for a largemouth though. Even small largemouth, it's not too big. And you can never tell me it's too big, considering the amount of rock bass I caught with the other lure that's bigger than this. If I wasn't catching those rock bass on that big one the other day, I would agree with you, but those fish can fit anything in their mouth, it seems like. Alright. Oh, I dropped this satchel off. Jeez, it's so heavy. Alright, so one I like has bent hooks though. Let's see, hang on. Oh yeah, I love smelly fishing. I caught my PB there. Huge smallmouth. Caught it on like a 5-inch bluegill. All right, we're gonna put. Let's try this one. I think this one might be good. So we got the MEPS 4. It's like gold and red. And then we have this one we can try too, which is the Black Fury. We're gonna try the gold one first though, for sure. I still have not caught one of the Black Fury, which is weird. Let's see if we can catch one on this though. This one should be easy for them to eat for sure, no matter what size. We'll try a few of them here. I caught a 16-inch bass on this particular one, I think a couple weeks ago. E-bikes. Hang on, I gotta get out. I feel like I have to go out in this rock here. Hopefully I don't fall in. What's the gold one called? That's the Aglia. MEPS 4. Dude, I got no balance. I'm like weirdly on these two rocks. The pike and the bass were killing the pink one. But the pink one I have... Ooh, a fish just jumped there.
Is anything biting?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I caught largemouth, rock bass, and pike today.
Wow. Yeah. Good for you.
They're deciding to show up again today.
What?
They decide to make an appearance today again, the fish.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's good.
Sometimes they don't like to show up, but today they showed up again.
That's awesome. And it makes it fun.
Oh yeah, I still have fun even if I don't catch anything, but it's definitely more fun with fish.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. That breeze is getting really cold. Maybe it always was, but I really notice it now. Oh, jeez. I was balancing on those two big rocks there. I lost my balance. I'm trying to read this. Hang on, let me go back here. No military screamer. Yeah, some of them around here, they've caused some troubles that they started making like weird rules and stuff like that. There's a guy fishing at the point. I wish he wasn't there. I wanted to hit that point yesterday, but I guess the good news about not hitting the point yesterday is we discovered the other spot. Because if we went to the point, who knows how our fishing day would have turned out yesterday. It could have went from like nothing to nothing. Instead, it just popped off and it was exciting. Who knows? Maybe the point would have been good too. That's where most of the northern are. A lot of them out there. A lot of them straight ahead by the other dock, which we'll probably head there. There's got to be there's at least a few more fish in here. I just don't know how many and what they're actually going to hit besides that thing we were throwing. Yeah, there's so much bait fish out there for them to eat. You'd think there'd be more fish there. Ever pissed under the bridge? No. There's no need because there's bathroom facilities here. Now, if there wasn't, sure. I know I'm snagged on some sort of rock. It's right there, too. There, I got it. All right. I think we should move. I'm going to head actually across the bridge over the river, through the woods, to grandmother's house and catch a pike. I'm going to probably go all the way to the other side and then use a swim bait and see if we can rile up a big guy. Okay, let's head over there right now. Wait, what did you say? Hang on. Oh, yeah. Make a floater? Myself, I don't think I ever have in the river, but when we were younger, I was downstream, and my friend was upstream, and he plopped some in. They came floating by. He's like, "Hey, sorry about that." I was like, "Bro, let's try this one." It's really shallow here, but you can see like the little drop there. Whoops. Helps open your bail. It's weird using this bait. It's weird to say that because like I used this exclusively for a while, and now it feels weird to use it after catching fish on those other baits. There we go. You guys had to have seen that one. Watch the turtle head. He destroyed this. It's like, I think he got hurt, unfortunately, too. Stop it. Yeah, kind of got his gills slightly, you see. He just engulfed the thing. Try to get out the best I can. Oh, it came right out. Nice. Like a surgeon. Like a surgeon, I think I might have saved him. He got blood, but it came right out. No pulling or nothing. It's pretty shallow here. He should be fine though. Yeah, he just took off like crazy. Fredonia. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, it came right out. I thought for sure he was gonna be a goner, but it just popped out. So I think he has a good shot at making it out. Thank you. That was pretty cool. He came from deep, like exactly what I said. It's like a drop off there, and it was starting to come right up a little bit. And right as it started to come up, he just came out of nowhere and slammed it. Fish doctor, yeah. Scalpel. Do you concur, doctor? I concur. I was just slow rolling it like that, and then right as it started to come up, probably just sitting there waiting for stuff to come by and ambushing it, like all those little minnows and stuff. I don't know how many there are. There's got to be a few of them in here, but they're not all super active, it seems like. We had a few bites though. We lost what, 2 of them over there, and caught one, or caught 2 of them. So there's decent amounts in here. Nothing big yet. But this is the same place I caught my PB though, 5-pounder. So they're in here. Next time. Hey, I'm the discount doctor. I'm gonna save your life, but I ain't gonna wash my hands. Let's try here. It's a little deeper on that side, and in the middle. This middle part stays pretty deep. Not deep, you know. When I say deep, you gotta realize we're in a creek here. But right there in the middle, it's like ankle deep for some reason. Right there where that cast went, I caught a huge bass there last year on a whopper popper. Like almost identical where that cast was. Except there was a... Oh no. Oh, it came out. Dude, I thought that was a big fish at first. I got excited for a second. That would have been amazing. I shat my pants there for a second, thinking I had the monster. All right, let's head down some more. These are just parlor tricks right now. I want to actually fish down here. Yeah, I don't want to say it, but I haven't caught a turtle in quite some time. I did see the one on the live stream the other day, or no, it wasn't a live stream. No, I did do it on the live stream. There was a snapping turtle at the river in Burmation sitting on the shore. It could barely move. We have geese. I haven't missed you guys being over on the other side. You think they know me by now? Dude, I'm going this way. You stay. Don't go in the water. Ugh. You can stay out of the water. I want to cast over here. Skedaddle over there. I'm going right here. Stay there. Don't go in the water. There. That's a lot of turtles. This is a good area here too. It's really shallow, about 10 yards out, and then it just drops off. And usually casting out like this and retrieving it in this vicinity, and the current goes down through here, you can usually catch pike and bass over here. Right now I would expect to catch a pike versus a bass, but you never know. The bass are all up in the fast moving water. Long time. Today though, I've been fishing for over 2 hours. 2 hours, 13 minutes. Usually this time of year, you catch tons of pike over here. And I've already caught tons of pike this year. Well, I should put on that swimbait though. I don't know if I can use it right here because when you get close it's shallow, but like I said 10 yards out it's fine. There's like a channel, so like the current goes down and it goes all over there, and then you see that side there's an island there, and the island side there's like no current, and the pike like to hang out in there. But they also like hang out in that little slow current over here too. But during the summer, it becomes so weedy on that side, it's very difficult to fish. So you have to take advantage of it now and other times when they go away. Yeah, I'm gonna go down and put on my swim bait here in a second. Hey, what's up? We're doing great. In a lifetime, it's 20, 30 years. I don't know. Ridiculous amount of time. Maybe longer. I mean, I've been fishing since I was a kid. This is the spot right here. It was like 2 weeks ago, I came out with night crawlers on the bottom and I caught like 30 bullheads. Every time I cast, I set the rod. I couldn't even set the rod down. I was getting bites instantaneously. It was crazy. Yeah, people live all around here. But yeah, people live up there. They all have docks too, some of them. All right, I'm gonna go down and use the swim bait down here. And then we'll work our way back. I might have to take a pee break here in a second. It's ramping up. Right there is where I caught my PB on a pink Meps. Right there between the brush and the island. Ooh, there is a bass. Scared him though. Yeah, you can see the vegetation's finally starting to grow. So fishing, just a matter of weeks before it'll be like so hard to fish over here probably. Definitely won't be able to throw a swim bait like I was. What is up? The biggest pike I ever caught was from over this side too. Down to the next, not this tree, but the next one down. Caught on a whopper plopper. Yeah, they love all that vegetation. I'm gonna try to fish it this year with frogs. Let's see if I can get any luck. Oh, I got one. Look at that on the Meps. I don't know what it is. I think it's a bass. Nice. 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 Oh, he came, look at that, he came right off right there. Barely had him. He's not too bad. He's about 13, 14 inches again. Gotta get the mouth shot right. Go inside his mouth. Yeah, he's been bulking up, or could be a little female maybe. I don't know when they get eggs or anything like that. Definitely fought pretty good for being this size. A lot of consistent sized fish this year so far. Like a lot of right around the same size. But that was almost the exact spot that I caught that PB. When I felt it hit it first, I'm like, could it be again the same fish sitting over there? But no, he's too small. Yeah, the bass haven't even began to think about spawning yet. Oh wow, there's a huge splash out there from a fish. They tease me all year long by like huge fish jumping along the sides of that island, but on the places you can't reach. I've never seen a bass that big in my life until I caught it. The biggest fish I've ever seen, ever. Besides the big pike I caught. Like, it's scary big. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4", like 270 pounds, so I'm a big guy, and my fist is a big fist, and it could fit in his mouth. Hey, Major Win, what's up? Welcome in, buddy. Long time. Catching a whole bunch of fish yesterday and today. It's been a great 2 days of live streaming, that's for sure. Caught my PB this year, and that was so fun. I thought I saw a flash a little bit. It was kind of trailing the lure, almost like it gave up and just turned around. Fist the largemouth. Yeah, how you guys doing? How's your eBay stuff going still? You still doing that? I would assume so. I still have my store, but I barely do it. I need to do more of it because I enjoy it, but I have stuff to list. I just never do it. I wonder if I gotta slow roll it a little bit more. There's like a deeper channel, I think, right there. Oh, it's catching weeds though when I do it. Just slightly. Working on it right now? Excellent. Do I have merch? All I have right now is a sticker. That's all I have currently. I'm working on it. But I have an actual eBay store, if you're wondering if my merch is on my eBay store. No. I actually sell other stuff on eBay. Fishing's the best, man, I tell you. I sometimes think back on the whole last year and try to figure out if I didn't have fishing, what it would have been like with all the stuff that was happening to me. It would have been crazy. Fishing is the best way to escape everything. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Possible. I'm not 100% sure what I even want to do, to be honest. I'm not like in any rush though to like go crazy and come up with hats and shirts and all that stuff. It's not like I'm Mr. Beast or anything like that. I do, I mean, the only thing I have right now is just like the image I had made of myself when I was winter fishing, because I like the image. I had AI tweak it a little bit. That's what I use on my YouTube page and then on the sticker too. There's a hawk flying way up there. Uh-oh. Okay, I got it off. Possibly. I've been trying to figure out some different ways of doing things. And do you know what's the most frustrating thing though is like if you try to use AI for help, like it might get close to what you want and then you like, okay, now change this, and then the AI changes everything completely. And you're like, no, I just told you to change this one thing. You changed the complete image to something else. So that part of AI is very frustrating, but it's helpful for some things. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have a ton of ideas besides the one image that I made. The other thing I ran into too is, like I had like a high, what is it, DPC or whatever, DPI of whatever image I used on my YouTube, and then I just couldn't find it ever again. And then like I never went and made another one that was high quality. So every time I'd go and make like a hat or a shirt, it'd say, this is not high enough quality for this. And I'm just like, oh, whatever, I'm not going to deal with it. That's probably why I haven't gotten past that point, just because it's extra work. Yeah, if you go in my description, I have my email in there. It's, I believe it's theriversith@gmail.com. I believe that's what it is. It's been a while since I looked. All right, let's go down here and throw in that swim bait. Give it a shot. Heck yeah, this is my favorite fishing pole. I love this fishing pole. I think it's the best out of all of them. I know people base their decision on money though. So unless it costs $200 or more, it's gotta suck. But I love this. It's literally my go-to. If someone said pick any fishing pole out there on the planet right now, I would still pick this one. Okay, we're gonna put on the big bluegill swim bait. I have the blue inshore one actually. I have 2 red ones and the blue one, and then I have every size of the GX2 ugly sticks. So I have a lot of them. I have Lew's, a couple Lew's also, and then I think I have one Daiwa. Hey, I mean, a lot of it's done for YouTube. I'm going to tell you that right now. A lot of times the only reason people buy it is because they want to feel like, people are going to respect them. Dude, this is like tangled like crazy. Okay, there's that. Come on. Almost got it. Dude, it's like a hook through everything. Nice. This is what we're going to be throwing on the ugly stick. It's a big bait. It's like a 4.5, maybe longer, bluegill swim bait. It's not the best rod, but it works because it's kind of like slingshotty a little bit because it's super sensitive. People always tell me like you gotta get rid of your ugly stick because you can't tell when you're getting fish bites. I'm like, what are you talking about? You obviously never used this rod before if you're saying that, because I can feel everything. I can feel every rock I tap, every fish that bites it. So, yeah, this guy has great action too. Let's see. So it's just like a bluegill, has a rattle in it. We'll see if we can get anything hungry for a big meal on it. Yep. I'm an amateur. I don't care. I fish for fun. Other people fish for clout. Some people fish for sponsorships. The only sponsorship I want is Ugly Stick. I catch just as many and many big fish too on this as I do any other rod and reel, so I don't care. To be honest, it doesn't even matter what rod and reel you use. It's whatever's comfortable. The fish don't care. Just like the fish don't care what you're throwing either. The fish just go, yum, or I'm mad. People that are pros anyways, they can't throw whatever they want. They have to throw whoever they're sponsored by. So even if they wanted to throw something else, they're stuck doing their sponsor. They have to shill. The more expensive, the better that they shill too. Isn't everyone technically an amateur? I mean, I don't think like pros. Why are pros pros? Because they have enough money to spend on boats and going to tournament after tournament after tournament until they finally, break in. Like, let me have your boat for a few tournaments and then see how I do. I'll just take my one rod and reel. I highly doubt it's that hard, especially when you're using live scope. I hate watching pro fishing nowadays too, because they just stare down at their screen and oh look there's a big one right there, and they cast and they catch it and they're like, yeah, good job, I'm cool. Hey, what's up? I like my style too. Could you imagine how much of a pompous a-hole I'd be if I was a professional? You're graced with my professional knowledge. Don't you dare tell me I'm not professional. I'm sponsored by 3 lure companies. That means I'm good, right? Yeah, I don't know where all the freaking northern pike went to. I feel like everything's in the current right now. It still doesn't make sense. There should be other fish over here too. We caught that one bass, but still, there should be other things here. I always catch them. Of course, now that they're biting the current, I'll never catch a fish over here again now. No, I'm not. I was joking. I was being facetious. If you read most sponsorships, except for like Cast King, because Cast King just loves shilling all their cheap crap, and all these young fishermen on YouTube get so excited because, like, oh my god, I'm sponsored, oh my god, and they start shilling Cast King. And it's such poor quality. I don't care. I would never want to be sponsored by Cast King. The only thing I own by Cast King is a rod holder that holds my rods. I've had a couple of their reels and they're just dog shite. But yeah, the sponsorship. So I went to like, I think Ugly Sticks website and a couple other spots. And then I read, it's like, what do you got to do to get sponsored? And it says, do not contact us. It says, if we reach out to you, then you can contact us. I'm like, well, of course. Duh. But it says to not even send them an inquiry unless you've been contacted. Like, you can't even, like, plead your case that you want to be or show them anything. So it's kind of stupid. And they're all kind of like that. And then I think I reached out to, like, Berkeley, and they had the same problem. I reached out to the makers of Whopper Plopper, and they couldn't even return an email to say anything. They didn't even, I don't even think they read the email. Who knows? Well, there's minnows right out there again. They're scared of my swim bait coming close. I can cast this a metric ton though. Yeah, I don't know. I think what they think is like the reasoning behind it is, I guess, if you got big enough or whatever they're looking for, that you would just pop out to them and they would be like, wow, look at this guy. Look at Darth Thrifter. He's such a great guy. Let's contact him. Hi, guys. How you doing? You want to be sponsored? Yeah. Okay. Well, now you can go to the website and send us the email. It's like such a weird thing. Like, it makes no sense. I'm tapping like weeds, just barely. I don't know, I might switch this up now too. I was hoping to just snag a rogue big pike or something over here. I gotta try to get it out there by that shoreline with those like plants sticking out. That's where I caught the big one last time. Saturday. That was on a 7-inch swim bait. It hit that thing. Uh-oh. It's gonna be trouble. Yeah. I was worried it was gonna hit that dock. No, I'm in Wisconsin. And I'm not a professional either. Sorry. This is actually, you're watching the Bass Masters right now. Yeah, we've caught a ton of fish today. Nothing over here though. God, it keeps going right to the same spot when I don't want it to. But I'm also scared to really whip it because it's such a heavy bait. Look at how it jiggles my rod, man. Just freaking flipping back and forth so fast. I'm gonna try to do a slower retrieve here quick. See if that helps. I just don't want to go too slow. There we go. There's definitely action out there as far as little fish goes, so they always say, well, there's little fish, there's big fish, right? There's weights and fish. That's the difference between an amateur and a professional. Is amateurs don't care. They just like to see whatever their fish weighs, and professionals put weights in their fish to win money. I don't know which one I would consider more professional. Alright, I'm going to switch this up. Alright, what do we got here? My professionally organized tackle box too. Look how professional it is. Oh, there it is. I was looking for that. See what it is? It's the smaller version of the storm lure I was using. This is why I wanted the whole time. There it is, yeah, a little bit smaller profile. Bet you that could do some damage. I don't want to use this right yet though. Alright, we're going to put this guy on. Yeah, I mean, you don't see many pros equipped like me. Unfortunately, now that the secret's out, everyone's going to start using this trick I use. Just throwing everything in a tackle box haphazardly. It's a secret that I try to keep close to the chest. It's the one I used yesterday, but it's the smaller version of it. It's a smaller version of this one. It has 3 treble hooks on it. Alright, we're going to use this pink MEPS, and we're going to work our way back to the current, and then we'll finish up at the current. And let's say about a half an hour-ish or so. I'm going to try to hold my piss in for about a half an hour. I didn't drink anything before it came out. Oh, almost... How did that fall? Almost lost a MEPS lure right here. Left it here. Yeah. That would have sucked. Oh yeah, I easily leave anything behind. No, I'm good. I don't have to go that bad. I'm not a pro. Pros pee off their bass boats into the water because they can't leave the lake because they're trying to win money. Yeah, that would have sucked. Someone would have been very happy just walking up there like, oh. It's definitely not as peaceful over here. They're playing baseball and all kinds of stuff. All right, let's keep going. Those kids just threw their basketball in the water. And now the one kid's trying to get it while the other kids run away. Yeah, I don't know what it is, that current though. That seems to be the place to be right now. Is it getting kind of late too? Yesterday it was the same thing. It just shut down. And he's still over there trying to get it out. He finally got it. It was way across the creek there. Like, it's crazy. They didn't even wait for him either. Like, they act like they're all hanging out together, and then they throw the ball in the water, and they all ran back up the hill and left him down there trying to get the ball out. And then they probably go back up and hang out like, oh, these are my best buddies. It's getting colder too. Uh-oh, they had babies already? I didn't even notice that. Great. Didn't even notice they have babies already. Don't you dare attack me. Yeah, don't look at me like that. That's hissing at me. Jeez. I just had to hiss back at it. I had to talk to it in its own language. I told him to go away. Now, this is a spot right here where I love to bottom fish because everything swims through here. Catch a lot of fish that way. What I like to do sometimes is just set up a bottom cast, you know, while you're casting. Just fish up the bottom. Just wait for something to hit it. But that's also how I lost my ugly stick into the river, and it's gone forever. By doing that, because I was so interested in casting, I was jamming out the music and my headphones. I looked over and it's like zing! I saw my rod just go flying. Yeah, they're not fun. I didn't think it would attack me, but you never know. The way it turned at me, it stared right at my soul. Thankfully, it decided it wasn't worth it. I'm hoping next week, it looks like next week we're going to at least stay for the highs in the 60s all week instead of dropping to the low 50s. So hopefully that helps the fishing out a bit. That consistency. Okay, we're going to head back to the current. Duck, duck, goose. Holy Jesus, 45-inch pike? That's insane. I can only imagine how big this is because I have caught one close to 40. I can imagine that though. That's bigger than a lot of muskies sometimes people catch. I'm aiming for a 40 incher this year. I was 2 inches away from that last year. This red-winged blackbird behind me is pissed off. They're so territorial. Yeah, a lot of those big fish, they just don't fight. It's kind of funny. I always laugh about it when people catch muskies. It's like they shake their head like 2 or 3 times and they're like, okay, it's over. I tried. That wind is definitely bone chilling now. I have shorts on and a hoodie. Yesterday it was freaking 76 degrees. I'm just glad we caught some fish coming down here. You know, we caught one over there at least. Caught a few over here too. It would have sucked if we came all the way down here and caught nothing. Yeah, it's the same here. It's 50 something here too in Wisconsin. You get all the weather after we get it. It might be getting too late in the day for fishing too. Summer it wouldn't matter, but who knows right now. Probably a little bit harder to see too. It's 6 o'clock. Hey man, I appreciate it. We're still not quite to the main fishing season though, so I'm kind of limited to a couple spots where I've been going, but still really loving it. Yeah, definitely. I saw next week looks pretty good. Not quite summer, but start getting a little bit more consistent warm temperatures. I'll start getting the water heated up consistently instead of dropping into the 30s like it is tonight. I think down to 37. All right, let's head down to the actual rapids and then finish off down there. Hopefully they're still biting down there. It's kind of funny because nobody really fishes down there either, because they have the same issue that I have sometimes. When you look down there, you're like, oh, it's too shallow, nothing's going to be here. Sure enough, there's stuff there. Or, I can't use this lure. I never thought I'd be able to use that storm lure there, that's for sure. Oh, there's people fishing down there right now. So I don't think I'll be able to fish there, unfortunately. That's okay. spot's taken. They're not fishing it correctly though. Let's see if I can fish right here though. Oh, he caught a little rock bass, I think. Oh, they're still biting in the current. I'm gonna put that little storm lure on now. See if we can catch one without interrupting their fishing there. See if I can fish around them. Fish around and find out. Same exact lure, but smaller. A little too deep for that right here. Yeah, they're catching rock bass over there. That guy is. Same spot, man. They're just crazy. Oh, I just had a fish right near there. You need to fish with the current, like using the current. I think he's got a decent sized fish on, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's got another fish on. What is he using? He got bass. I don't know what he's using. He's catching one every time. I wonder. I shouldn't have left, right? That's right. I fished it with Tom. It's getting so cold. I might just wrap it up here anyways. I mean, it's literally like freezing right now. Nice. I caught a ton of bass this weekend. Actually, a weekday. It was yesterday and today. My hands are getting cold. That's how you know it's cold out now. Move down further and work our way back to the car. Yeah, he's using a jig with a night crawler on it. I still think they like the bigger profile. It's just hard to catch some of those littler rock bass. I just think it's too late in the day, to be honest. Plus they're in the really good spot. We went back. We went to all different locations. Oops. So the wind's taking it. Alright, we're gonna head back. We've been fishing for 3 hours. I gotta get going here in a second. I'll work our way back here. Probably do a couple more casts up top. My spot was taken where I wanted to go. Those rapids are so fast there. It'd be so hard to fish. It's too hard to cast there. I would otherwise. Might catch something. Tree. Let's see if I got a cast here. It's pretty shallow. It's ultra clear though. I don't know if it's too fast. That's hard. So hard to cast though. I don't know if it's worth the effort. I think it's just not worth the effort of trying to get it past these trees. Nice to catch one more fish before we leave, but it might not be in the cards. It's gotten so cold since being here. Fishing is pretty much dried up except for that one location, which you can't really fish it right now. Now the wind's blowing literally right at me. the fish are in the same spot right now. It just feels like they all decided to just go in the one spot. Except for a straight bass. Alright. Hey guys, what's up? We're going to be winding up the stream here soon. Just very, very soon. So anyone that's just joined, if you want to come back to the next stream, make sure you like and subscribe. But we're ending it here in about a few minutes. I gotta go home anyways to eat. Hoping for one more, but we're not going to get it, I'm pretty sure. This is literally like 30 feet up. Oh no. Got it out. Alright guys, I'm going to call it a night here. I'm near my car. I'm getting cold. It's been 3 hours. I gotta head home. But I do appreciate everyone that stopped by, hang out with me. Saw us catch a bunch of fish today. And like I said, if you want to come watch again, make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll be doing this a lot going forward. We're just beginning here in this year. So I appreciate everyone. Everyone have a great night. Tight lines. Adios.